Hey guys, it's the Shiny Scizor again with another pointless video on tutorial stuff. How to use your computer volume 2. Anyway, the same guy who asked me to show him how to make a YouTube background, my good buddy the Golden Mandalore. You can probably find him in my subscriptions box. He asked me, how do I make Pokemon sprites? Pokemon Fusion sprites. Now, here's how you do it. You go to this website. I like to use Pokemon Elite 2000. And they've got this really neat list. And it's got about every Pokemon sprite picture you can ever find here. I like to use the Ruby Sapphire Pokemon Fire Leaf Green ones. I don't know, that's just me. I like them. They're kind of original. If you want to make it for the back, you can use the Platinum or HGSS ones. So the hardest part is figuring out which two Pokemon to fuse. Two or more, I guess. Right now I'm going to pick Horsey. So all you need to do is right click, copy, go to your paint window, and keep in mind this is Microsoft Paint, not paint.net. And there you go. Just click paste. Click the lower option of these little shape boxes there. Now click the magnify 8 times. And there's your sprite. So now I'm going to pick the other one. And I picked Mew. And if it has a black background, all you have to do is click white in your colors bar, paint bucket, and there you go. So the next thing you're going to do is how to combine the colors and things. So you're going to do, this is very important, pay attention here. You're going to go to paintbrush tool right there, select it, then click the eyedropper tool. Set to the big block, and basically keep going back to the eyedropper tool and make a whole color palette of every color on the sprite. Just pick all of them, every single one, because you're going to need them. Speed this part up just to save you some time and to keep me from uploading for 3 hours on YouTube. Do the same for your other Pokemon. And I forgot his eyes. Eyes are important. Without them, you could not see the world. Could not be watching this video right now. I'm assuming all of my viewers have eyes to watch my videos with, or else they would not view my videos. So here's the next important part. This is probably the most complex and important part of the entire thing. Click the eraser tool on your toolbar. Eraser tool. It's right there. Then click the eyedropper tool and right click on the brightest color on your palette there. Now go over there, click the eyedropper thing again, go over the brightest color on your other sprite and left click. And now watch the magic. Hold down the right click mouse button and just paint all over that. Isn't that wonderful? So the pink that you right clicked on is replacing all the light blue on Horsey, and you can just keep doing that. I usually do it in the order of lightest to darkest. I use the lightest color on Mew to change the lightest color on Horsey. I usually do that for all of the ones I make. And keep in mind, you probably noticed I've never put any sprite fusion videos anywhere on my channel. That's because I mostly just do it for kind of a hobby, once in a while thing. So just keep going, change his eyes, just keep going until you're happy with the colors. Mess around with it, see what you like best. Oh, sorry, I sneezed. So now I'm sure you want to put some extra pieces on your sprite. That's what fusions are all about. So use the scissor select tool and move it over. And actually just copy and paste. And if it does that, make sure this shape box thing is on the lower option. And if it's still doing that, make sure your colors down there on your colors palette are both white. Left and right click to change them. And then if it's still not working, delete it, paste it again, and if it's still not working, just like it is right here, and it's blue, don't want a blue tail, delete it, and you're going to have to reselect the entire tail, which is not much, but just reselect it. Not that big of a deal, I guess. Just copy and paste it. Now, Mew's tail looks a little skinny for Horsey's big fat tail's curly Q thing. So what you want to do is go to either your brush tool or your eraser tool and erase all that junk. Leave kind of a thin thing behind. Now you've got your tail selected, copied. Now paste it, and look how nice and neat it fits in there. But the problem here is the tail goes over it. So what you want to do is you want to select your sprite body and make it go over, then just move it right onto it. See, it overlaps now. Then once you've done that, select the whole thing, not with the scissors tool, but with the box tool. Oh, whoops. And move it back. Voila! So now we are going to give Musey or Horyu, I don't know. I can never make good names for these guys. But we're going to give him some little Mew arms. Isn't it cute, little Mew arms? Again, copy and paste, because if you want to keep using the same body part, say give him forearms or legs or something, all with that one piece, you're not going to have enough if you just cleave it all off. What you want to do is copy and paste it so you always have the exact same thing. Make sure you always copy and paste it. I've run into that problem before. You know, while we're just sitting here watching me do this, I want to ask you a couple questions. Number 1, do you think my tutorial video is okay-ish? Good enough so that you would use it? And number 2, I just wanted to know if you think this sprite is, you know, I don't know, pretty good, I don't know, bad, whatever, and if you like them, you can send me a request, and I will try and make a sprite fusion just for you, and I'll name you, give you your name, unless you don't want me to, and say, whatever your name is, requested this, you know, like the usual sprite people do. So just erase all his horns or whatever piece you want to take off. Yeah, I realize I left some of his horn on his tail, but I don't want to erase his tail. That's kind of poor planning on my part. But now that you've done that, you can cut off his ears. Random clicky breathy song. Okay, that was weird. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Move it to where you want it. You know, the usual. If you want it to overlap, all you have to do is move it, select it, move it, select it and move it again. Grabs other ear. And mic bumping time. Ha! How was that? Was that awesome or what? Mic blowing time. You know, I have two giant fluffy thick socks on my microphone right now, so I don't know if you could hear that or not. So it's almost done. Oh, I didn't copy and paste right there. I'm not following my own directions. I cut off his whole ear. Now when you're finished, oh, looks like I erased a few too many pixels, so I just go to my palette, grab the black one, and just put them right back in there. So when you're finished, all you have to do is do the box select that, go to the edit tab, and click copy to, and you can create a new folder, name it whatever you want. I guess the name kind of depends on what sprites you've used or whatever. But once you've done that, that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe.